You gotta hit that one button.
Yeah, give me a second there, Bubs.
The other button.
Draft day!
Hey!
It's
Right.
fucking draft day.
Lukas Van Ness.
Van Ness, yeah, hoo. Yeah.
What up, what up?
Episode 103, would it be?
Let's go, Deco. What you got, baby?
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin.
Yeah. On draft night.
Seamus out in California.
That Kelly kid out there on the steroids.
Roy, no.
Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Woo, episode 103.
draft night, would it be?
Oh, it's a special night, ladies and gentlemen.
Lucas Finesse.
It ain't no finesse.
Deca Pollinari. He out there in
Yeah.
Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, what a day. How you doing,
K-Town.
bud?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. We've been here for about 4 hours. Just getting to her.
Man, I love the NFL draft, man. It's on. We've been watching it. We just watched the Packers pick. We've had about 3 or 4 picks after that. Or no, 6 picks.
6 picks.
Since the Packers pick. And yeah, we're just hanging out in the stew. And we got the manager upstairs getting smashed.
I know, yeah, he's having a few
He's hanging out.
He's
He's hyped about the Lukas Van Ness draft. He came down here. He was all excited. He ran down, knocked on the door. He's like,
my
"You guys
God.
I've been watching
You
this
see
kid."
that Iowa kid?
Yeah, he said, "I've been watching tape on this kid for 2 years now."
Yeah.
So if our manager's hyped about it, we're hyped about it. We're gonna have Manhattans about it.
Hell yeah.
But thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Hell
Another
yeah.
week in the HUA Stew, episode 103.
Oh, it's always a good time to be down here.
Oh, man, and here at Hold Us Accountable, we like to try new things, try learning a new
Sure do.
skill, try taking on a new challenge, a new hobby, whatever you want to call it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Currently, I'm working on an audio production project.
I'm trying to do a little bit of welding.
And in the past, we've done things like brew beer.
Learned a little guitar.
We've done jujitsu.
We read some books and interviewed some authors.
And most recently, grew some mushrooms.
Yeah, we did. So we've done some weekly projects like clean up parks and do
Painting? Was that
painting.
one?
Oh, yeah, we've done some painting.
There's a lot of different challenges we like to do here on the show, and just a lot of things that we've always thought or said or told ourselves we were going to do, but then life gets in the way, and we make excuses not to do these things. So this is our little way to motivate ourselves to do the things that we've always said we wanted to do, and we call that a little
Journaling through podcast.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, bud.
But one of our most favorite and most important things we do here on our show is we like to try a new beer every week while we're talking through these things.
I mean, 103 episodes, we've almost had probably 103 different beers.
We're pretty close. We're probably like 100 different beers. There might have been an overlap once or twice, but holy shit, we got another good one this week, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 103, draft night. Beer of the week.
Let's do it. Yo.
I love beer.
Beer of the week. Fucking
Beer is good.
Put it in my belly.
Yeah, I love beer. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Yeah.
Beer of the week.
Yep.
Beer of the week. Maximilian, what do we drink?
Oh, we are drinking Bach of the Future.
Ooh.
This is a Stillmank Brewing Company's Bach beer. Again, it's called Bach of the Future.
That's nice.
This award-winning golden lager is brewed to Bach strengthen using Pilsner. Wait.
I think you read that right. You read that right?
This award-winning golden lager is brewed to Bach strength using Pilsner. Oh, Mach strength? Or I don't know what Bach strength. Anyway, Munich and Vienna malts, then spiced with Wisconsin-grown Mountain Hood hops.
Ooh, gangster.
The old Mountain Hood hops.
Gangster.
Heard a lot of things about the Hood hops.
Could have been.
But let's see.
Tonight.
This is a 7.8 ABV. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to have to drink a lot of water after this one. 28,
What is it?
7.8. So, but it's only 28 IBUs. So, according to this, it should be fairly not too bitter. But yeah. This naturally crisp lager is wonderfully refreshing. Brew to welcome spring. Hells yeah. Oh, this is good spring. I didn't even think. I didn't even know.
Flowers are sprung in and we've begun.
I would have thought a Bach is like a winter beer.
Yeah.
But that's
Coats on, maybe around the fire.
shows how much I know about beer. And,
Yeah, I don't know shit about
I just
fuck.
like to drink it. I don't like to analyze it, study it. I just like how does it taste? What's it taste like?
Well, it's a good beer. Seahawks are taking Ohio State. Jackson
Oh,
Smith. Ooh.
our guy.
They got him. They got him. Who's their quarterback? Oh, fucking.
Ooh,
That's a good beer.
this is good. Why didn't Mia think we wouldn't like this?
That's
This
a
beer.
tasty treat.
We have to do a shout out and thank you to my wonderful fiance Mia
Shout out.
for buying this beer for us and picking it out. She saw the can and was like, "Hey, I love Bach beer. Have you guys had this one?" And
Yeah.
definitely have not. We
The
love
ladies
Stillman.
picking out the Tarski.
We love the. Oh yeah, last week was
Mac picked out whatever we
the
drank.
Pirates. Yeah, Hell's or
Hell's
Lager?
Hell's Lager.
What brewery was that again? That was
One with not a lot of information.
That's right, that's right.
McFleshman's.
McFleshman's. Yeah,
Out of Appleton.
Yeah, so this is Stillmank, and we've done Stillmank quite a few times. They're here. I'm pretty sure they're brewed out of Green Bay.
Yeah, right off
and-
Elizabeth Street.
Yeah, so we won't
East side.
talk too much about Stillmank and their
good beer.
brewery and their history. A lot of great beers. So if you're in the need for a beer and you want to try something new, but you're not sure which way to go, look for Stillmank. Great brewery out of Green Bay.
A lot of good flavors, a lot of good variety.
And now, with this beer, now that we've tried it, we've tasted it, we've gotten in our taste buds a little bit, we got to get on our big Big 4 beer scale.
Damn straight, buddy. Yeah.
That's Andy's big Big 4 beer scale. Andy, I got to see if he's hanging out with us. Oh,
And say Sandy.
shit balls. You know,
Are we live?
I just fucked a bunch of shit up. I think we should be live.
Hopefully.
Does your phone say we're live?
Oh, yeah. Phone says we're live.
Yeah, we are.
But
Yeah.
Andy's doing a lot. Andy's not too stoked about the Vanessa pick.
No?
Must say.
Tell him to hop on. And
Andy's doing a lot. Andy's not too stoked about it. That was me. Sorry about it.
Andy, what do you got to say about this?
Andy, motherfucking
All right, you can't
Andy.
compare Jackson Smith to Justin Jefferson. They're completely opposite wide receivers. Justin Jefferson is an outside wide receiver. Smith and Jigba is a purely slot wide receiver. He's maybe 6 feet tall. Justin Jefferson is a solid 6'2". I don't like this comparison, D-Butt. I'm not going to lie. I don't like this one bit.
We're watching along with the Pat McAfee show Draft Spectacular. And, yeah,
But
so Max
anyway.
is in it to win it.
I get what he's saying. You
get it?
Anyway. Nah, I don't. But we're gonna keep this thing moving along. I fucked up our beer scale, so give me a second here while I.
A sling dong, sling slong.
No, how do I?
This is weird.
Oh. No, wait. What? Come on now. Why are you doing me like that? Why are we doing this? There we go. Thank you, you fucking. Anyway. Okay, these are what I need to.
What do you got?
I'm back on it like a sonnet. I'm back on it like a Billy Shakespeare sonnet. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right.
So we're rating this beer.
That's nice. I like the can. It's a little grippy.
It is a cool can. I love the color. Nice bright teal.
I do. I like a good teal.
Badass goat riding a flame-throwing hoverboard, much like Back to the Future's. Did you ever watch that movie, Back to the Future?
No. I didn't get through it.
I didn't either. It's one of those, like, outside of my
Who's the guy on it? Who's the actor?
The guy who shakes Michael J. Fox.
Yes.
And then the crazy scientist dude.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Parkinson's. Michael J. Fox.
Is that what? Yeah, Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Shaky disease.
Sorry, Michael J. I didn't know what it was called. I just know you shake. I feel like there's always those movies that are like super ultra popular, and then another generation, like some of that generation will embrace it, and some of them just completely ignore it.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure with not Wedding Crashers, the one with Jonah Smith or Jonah Hill and Michael Cera, McLovin, Superbad.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gonna be like our kids will be like,
there's no fucking way they're gonna be like, that movie's fucking hilarious, dude.
I'd hope so. I'd hope so, but
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
That's the best movie, dude. I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, never really seen Back to the Future.
I think those are two different spectacles, dude.
No, but like there's those movies that are so like
where it's like dude, I found this DVD in my dad's fucking bunker, dude.
No.
It's called Superbad.
Nah, cause like, well, maybe like comedies are a little different, but I feel like Back to the Future was a comedy.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I never. I'll watch it.
Should we?
I think we should watch it and come back with some real opinions next week.
Yeah, I'll watch it for sure.
We got info on this Tarski. Oh, we read it. We read it.
Just read it. So we're gonna do.
We've already done still
right.
make background.
I'm gonna rate this here drinkability. For a Bach, it's really nice.
It's smooth.
It's smooth. With a Bach, it's very malty. You gotta be ready for the maltiness and not so hoppy. But I'm gonna give it a.
It's got that malty hit to it, but it's not like it's just a good amount.
Yeah,
it's not too much, not too little. Because I like that Bach taste.
It definitely reminds me of. My favorite Bach is a Shiner Bach.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Which I've had a couple different Bachs, and some of them are a little too bitter or too malty. Just this is very good, right down the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 6.2 or a 7.25.
Ooh, not too sharp. Not too sharp. All right.
What do you got for drinkability there, bud?
It's going down nice. I'm gonna give it 7.6.
Woo!
I like it.
7.
I like it.
6.
Yeah, it's drinkable.
Man,
It's more than drinkable.
a good one. Probability, I drink another.
Oof.
Honestly, I like a Bach because it's different than, a lot of I like a lighter beer. A little bit more of like a crisp hoppiness to them.
Yeah.
So this changes it up, and it's still super drinkable. I'd be like, I definitely want it. I think I'm going to go with the exact same score, 7.25.
This is 7. Oh, okay.
Back to back, 7.25.
Oh,
Woo!
that opens it up.
Sure does there, bud.
No, I definitely have another one of these. I tell you what. If I'm empty stomach, this isn't like Bachs aren't really not an eating beer. Like last week we were saying the beer we were drinking is like a pretty nice light beer. You could have a couple wings with it, a good sit down eating beer.
Yeah.
This is like, to me, this is like flannel on, fire going, leaves fucking orange and red.
Yeah.
This is a fall, like, fill me up, warm me up type of beer. Drinkability or probability, I'd have another. I'd say probably 7.72.
7.2. Ooh.
It's a good beer, man.
That's a great score. And see, now again, like I love, because it does remind me of like a fall beer, but they're saying this is a spring beer, which surprises me. I do not get springtime.
What's a springtime? I've never thought, like, what's a springtime beer?
I've
Ice cold Busch Light.
that's
With
that's
a
an all
slice of lime.
that's an all time.
Yeah, that's a Four Seasons.
Anytime, Four Season. A summer or a spring beer. Like I just think. I mean, maybe it's just my unrefined fucking palate or whatever. But like a lighter, crisper beer.
Yeah.
You know, because you're outside. It's a little. It's a. Yeah.
With lime.
Yeah.
I've been drinking so many Busch Light limes lately,
Oh,
dude.
and I'll never get sick of it.
Oh man.
But yeah, something like that. What do you think?
I mean, like I distinguish like warmer weather beers and cold, like
Yeah.
50 degrees and up,
Yeah.
50 degrees and
Yeah.
down.
I was just thinking.
But when I think about it, I'm usually just drinking Busch Light. So it's like, but like like seasonal beers. I don't know.
I never really thought about it.
I don't really drink beer seasonally.
The only ones I'll drink seasonally are an Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest, which like,
And then in the summer is
Box
totally
are
naked.
more or taste more like an Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Than they do.
Anything
I
else.
tell you what, that I am gonna get into in the summer, some Sunny D seltzers. Dude.
Oh, we gotta have those on the show.
I think I'm gonna bring them next week.
Dude, yeah.
A good Sunny D seltzer is
Hey,
gonna be.
we gotta get our vitamin C,
dude. I love Sunny D.
and then put a little booze in it. Oh,
Up in
man.
Florence, it's probably a rice juice seltzer.
Oh,
you know, a little
Jesus.
chunkier, a little.
A rice
Like
juice seltzer.
oh man, dude, in a glass, like a smaller glass.
A smaller glass.
Dude, that'd be badass. Yeah.
That would be dope.
All right, so
Holy
what do we
shit.
got?
Oh,
What do we got?
chuggability.
Chuggability. All right.
We gotta stay on track here, fellas. All right.
Wonder what that. Oh, super random thought.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, not the
best
easiest chugging
chuggability.
beer for me.
Either was last week's. Remember we had like it.
Yeah.
It caught us with a weird it's like a malt or a
Super malty.
super like
Yeah.
tongue.
It just sat
Ugh.
like when you were chugging it, cause yeah.
Yeah.
Chuggability. I was not the biggest fan of chugging this beer, which isn't a bad thing. That's not a knock. But I am gonna go. Man, I'm gonna go 4.87.
4.87. Okay.
So like, I don't know what it just wasn't.
One of the
I
best.
did not enjoy chugging that.
Yeah. Okay.
So take that for what it's worth, folks.
Yep.
Yeah, tough to chug.
Tough joke.
Heavy, sits just right in the gullet.
I'm gonna give that a 4.1.
4.1. Yeah, this is not a chugging beer. Affordability.
Yeah. What was it? I guess probably around the 12s. 13s.
Yeah, it wasn't much more or less than. I mean, it was a 4-pack.
Where
of
was
Tall
this
Boys.
purchased?
Pick and Save.
Pick and save.
Yeah, they don't have a too bad a selection. You got to catch them at the right time, but yeah, it was. Technically for us, it was free.
Nothing better.
But I could have. It was. We'll just call it a 12.
12. We have before we equation this out.
Yeah.
That Ridgeview Liquor, man. We have a plethora.
I know, dude. I've been telling you guys about this
and
place
then I
for
moved
so.
in next door. I'm
And then-
neighbors.
and then-
I'm neighbors with the place now. I
And
tell
you're
you
like,
what.
You're like, wait a minute.
That's a good place.
When he said you can take any beer you want,
I didn't get it.
You didn't quite
Didn't
understand.
function until I went in there and I asked the lady, "Are people just stealing beers from this fucking place?"
Okay, I'm trying to buy this 4-pack
yes.
here, but there's only 2
Yeah,
in here.
dude. There's just stranglers all over the
Yeah.
place. I remember Mac was looking at all the High Noons and fucking what's the famous one, the fucking seltzer. No,
White Claws?
White Claws.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these must be like the expired ones, because there's like ones like boxes open and
Oh, okay,
And I was
yeah,
so
yeah.
confused, dude. And then we
Like,
started
what's
looking around. I'm
going
like,
on?
dude, all these boxes, like, there's Busch Light 24 packs with the box open and 2 missing. I'm like, what the fuck?
What
is this a
kind of place
Goodwill
is this?
of booze?
The Goodwill.
And then I look up and I'm like, oh, there's hundreds of signs that say, like, grab one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this place pretty cool.
Dude, it's awesome.
Pretty cool.
It's
and they always got
awesome.
rock and roll going, dude. They got
great music. They got a popcorn machine in
Oh,
there.
they got-
free
yes,
popcorn, so you can
dude. Yes, dude.
munch on some
good
popcorn while
meats,
you're-
good, like,
Oh, yeah. Jerky and shit.
jerky, hot
and
dogs, brats. Yeah, dude. They got
it
all
all.
sorts of shit.
Ridgeview Liquors is
Dude,
the place to go, man.
be, dude. And
And-
then if you're feeling like a little anxious while you're in there, go next door. CBD Trails.
Oh, dude, that's a good place too. We've been there.
I've never been in
times.
there.
You got good CBD. It's a
Looks
little
like-
expensive.
It looks like a dispensary setup. Like
yeah, they have it. They have it set up very similar to.
Is it like
dispensary.
nugs and shit out? Like
They do have
a little bit of
Similar-
CBD flower out there.
when I went there, which was probably about a year ago. I don't believe they had any flour.
like gummies.
But yeah, they had the gummies and all
Cart-
that shit.
carts and shit or whatever.
The little just capsules.
Um,
So I'm sure they've got some flour there.
Okay,
now, but-
another quick. You ever heard of Loom, right?
Oh yeah, that's where we go to get our shit.
Oh, that you're a loomer?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes and no. Yeah.
My coworkers were just today. They were all like crowded around the phone putting an order in together. It's 10 carts for $100.
Dude, you can get, and then they have a special. You can get 12 carts for like $100.
Damn.
Dude, I wanted to buy carts and then come back and sell them here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because if you get the 12 cart special, it's $9 a cart. You sell them for
20.
Dude, you could sell them for 40
$40
bucks. A gram cart for $40.
That's a good.
You
deal.
could go down to Illinois and sell a gram cart for $40, and people would pay you people would be like, "This isn't $60. What are you talking about?"
Dude.
Like, Michigan is a little cash up if
Yeah,
you have
dude.
the entrepreneurial
Goddamn.
spirit. I can see it. I just don't want to put the work in the fucking.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Loom is a
Yeah, they were asking me like, "Do you want?" I'm like, "I don't smoke anymore," but like, it
Yeah.
seems like a cash cow.
It is. And the only thing I don't like about Loom, all right, even if you put an online order in and like you have your order and it's ready to go, you get a confirmations like your order's ready, it's set to go, just come and pick it up. You go in, you pick it up, and then they put you in a room with everybody else who's a customer. And it's just, there's one way in, one way out, no windows. They have all their product out so you can walk around and look at it all. But dude, you're in there with 50 to 70 people
Get out.
and you're waiting for 10 to 15 minutes.
And it can't be
One
that
way in,
big of
one
a
way out.
place.
It's a big room.
Oh, it's a bit okay.
It's a big room, but like once you've done one lap around, you're like, all
Then
right,
you're just like,
now you're just like waiting, and then like for me, my anxiety sets in of like, wait, did I fuck something up? Did they
Yeah.
call my name? Did I miss it? And I'm just stuck here.
Yeah, where is it in Michigan?
It's
Is it in Iron Mountain?
it's very close to Rise.
Oh, okay.
It's depending on which way you come from.
When did Loom open?
Has
that been there
I think-
since kind of like the ride since Ride?
No, Loom opened after Rise, but I think that location opened after Rise. I think Loom has been around
Oh, okay.
like in different parts of Michigan. It's just they got to that location after Rise was in the Iron Mountain location. But so Rise doesn't have the best, or compared to Loom, their prices aren't. Dude, anything in Michigan compared to Illinois is gold. So everything I'm saying about Michigan is with a grain of salt. Like,
yeah.
there's no bad deals in Michigan. Loom is just kind of the best of the best deals.
Yeah.
But then Rise, like their customer service and just how you get your shit is so much better.
Do you ever take, like, if you're not going up north, do you just take trips up?
Yeah, we've done that a few times.
Because, like, my
It ain't
coworkers
bad.
are, like, every Thursday. Or
Yeah.
every Friday going up. Every other Friday going up.
It's a round trip. It's 4 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours up, 2 hours back.
They make it sound, they're like, just roll a couple doobies, take a drive
Yeah.
up, get some shit,
Dude, it's
stop at a steakhouse on our way home.
It's a straight drive. There's no like, There's no shit like, oh, there's fucking cops sitting outside waiting to see Wisconsin license plates.
Yeah.
There's none of that shit.
Just easy in and out.
You drive up to the UP, you drive back. I mean, it's straight, especially from Green Bay. It's straight north and south. You're not. Yeah. It's
not fucking fiddle fucking around like getting the Madison, going through rows and doing all this shit. Yeah.
No speed traps and no Rosendale type spot. No, none of that shit. Yeah.
God, so it's smoking weed again.
And I gotta start cooling it a little bit, but that's
maybe we'll counteract our energies, dude.
We'll flip flop a little bit here.
But I see my coworkers like with these cool looking vapes and like I'm like, God, dude, I'm so out the loop.
Well, they're cheap. Yeah, vapes are cheap now too. And it's a dude. This will be the last thing I get to before we finish up our So like 4 years ago, I went to Illinois, visit my buddy, and I got a vape cart, a 1 gram vape cart, and they were like, "Oh shit, our vape carts are on sale. A full 1 gram vape cart for like $100.
Oh,
normally a half gram is like $70. So we're gonna give you that." And like at the time in Illinois, it was like, "Oh shit, that's like a good fucking deal." Like 4 years ago, and now you can get 12 carts for the same price I got one.
Yeah,
it's just insane. It's fucking wild. The fucking weed game.
Yeah, man. But, it's like buying a case of hams, 30 of them for $9.50.
The price of a 6-pack.
Oh, shit! I tell you, hams, special light, my friend.
Let's go.
$2.59 for 4 of them tall boys. All right.
So
don't forget about it. Don't forget. I haven't forgot about it.
So back to our Big 4 beer scale, which I got us away from. That's my bad. But
no, we got
the affordability. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a 6.
All right,
because I don't know. I can't remember exactly, and it is a tasty beer. It's a box. It's a little different.
Little Baki.
Yeah, little Baki.
Little Baki. I like it though.
Baki 4.
I gotta fucking
Baki 2.
Tighten up my posture. God, back it's sore.
Slouch.
I am slouching. A little
Back
sloppy slouch.
Yeah, man.
Good though. Don't worry about it.
Bending over those the saws, huh? Fucking cutting too much wood,
making too many fucking paper towel holders. And
hey, man, you could probably sell that paper towel holder.
I tell you what,
$25. Not too bad.
And I know he's gonna listen to this, but
never mind.
Doing work for Grandpa's the funniest thing. I was hoping for such a pop out of the signs. I was like, dude, they're like so much life brought back into him.
I don't think you can see him.
He's literally like, oh, yep, yeah.
Good for me.
Good for me. And dude, literally, I called it too. I told my coworker, I was like, God damn, those look nice. I'm like, guarantee my guy I give him to is gonna be like, oh yeah, cool, hang them up. And that's why it was literally as soon as I got here, I'm like, I'll just put them on the shed. Oh yeah, yep, thanks.
Well, you know when he kicks her out of here, those are yours then.
No, I thought about that too. I tell you what, I should be making more shit.
Want me to refinish his whole house?
Yeah, what do you need, huh? I'll live next to Uncle Joe. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit!
All right,
what do you got for affordability?
Affordability, I'll give it a 5.2.
5-point Jordan. All
5-point Jordan. Oh, if you, I want to see Air.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I guess
I have heard good things about it. I'm just kind of sick of the Jordan. Like, I get it. He's fucking awesome. He's so cool. Yeah. Anytime the NBA is brought up, referenced in sports talk, radio, Jordan is always involved. Like,
yeah,
he's great. I never really saw him play.
Never saw him play.
I mean, I did when he was with the Wizards. I technically did when he was with the Bulls, but I was 4 years old.
You know, it's wild to think. I was like, I remember watching Jerry Rice play for the Raiders.
Right? Isn't that and the Broncos?
And the Broncos. I remember him like probably the most as a Raider.
Yep.
I think once all this draft shit comes up, everything on on Twitter and Instagram is like old draft classes, the best draft classes,
Yeah.
and then like Jerry Rice has popped up, and there was like highlights of him as a Raider. I'm like, God damn, dude. And then like Randy Moss is like a Patriot, but I mean I remember Randy Moss throughout. It's like, dude, us getting to like talk about seeing like Randy, well, like the people we see now, like I mean Travis Kelce's, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. That's like us looking back and seeing like the Barry Sanders and the Steve Youngs and the Dan Marinos. It's like that's pretty cool.
Dude,
pretty cool to think about.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, so we got the draft on right now.
Yeah, what has the last couple picks been?
Let's see. Let's just quickly finish up the beer of the week. Overall, my score was a 6.65. Carl's overall score was a 6.7, with an overall score of a 6.67. That ain't too bad of a beer.
No, dude.
That is a tasty treat and highly recommended to anyone out there listening. Bach of the Future, a Stillmank Brewing Company beer.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we got that was our beer of the week, episode 103 beer of the week. We have the NFL draft going on right now. We're going to get into Packer talk as the Packers drafted Lukas Van Ness with the 13th pick in the NFL draft. He is an edge defender out of Iowa. He's a redshirt sophomore. He's young, athletic, a lot of high ceiling. Really quick, just want to touch on the last 3 picks in the draft. The Seattle Seahawks took Jackson Smith and Jigba. The Los Angeles Chargers took Jackson Smith was a wide receiver out of Ohio State. Los Angeles Chargers selected Quentin Johnston, which was a wide receiver out of TCU.
Oh, wide receiver.
The Baltimore Ravens just took Zay Flowers, which is a wide receiver out of Boston College.
Now they're falling. Oh, damn. Lamar Jackson just got re-signed. OBJ.
And Zay Flowers.
Hell
a lot of people really high on Zay Flowers. Shorter. Wow, and the Vikings just took Jordan Addison, wide receiver out of USC.
Damn.
4 straight wide receivers go. Man, that's Jordan Addison. I'm not going to lie.
What pick is that?
Pick 23.
Oh, so we're behind now. Okay.
So, yeah, we still got a little ways to go. But I'm not – Jordan Addison, as a Packer fan, this might come back to bite me in the ass. I'm not overly scared of a Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
He's undersized. He's maybe
Where's he out of?
USC. He was at Pitt. Then he transferred to USC.
Yeah. Okay.
At Pitt, he was a Bolitnikoff. He was the top wide receiver in the country, and then he transferred to USC. And, I mean, had another great season.
Yeah.
But wasn't like, I think there's another guy. I think this Quentin Johnston was the Bolitnikoff winner this past year. But anyway, Jordan Addison, smaller guy. I mean, maybe 190 pounds. Like, if on, like, yeah, 173 pounds, dude. 5'11", 173. I don't think he's not particularly fast. He's quick, but he's not like, he ain't a burner. He certainly is no Justin Jefferson. I mean, he's short. He's maybe 6 feet, 170.
Oh man,
like
that's like a small size, but a doable size for like a DB or like a, you know what I mean? Like you could be maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Oh, look at Gumpy with the fucking egg salad on his beard.
Oh, bud, clean up. Out there in Canada.
Fucking, come on, Pat. Tell your boy he's got a little schmaltz on his beard, huh?
Fucking D-Butt's been in the way of the fucking green screen scenes, dude.
Yeah, fucking tell D-Butt to fucking move to the left, buddy.
Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Zay,
Boston College.
I was kind of wondering if the Pack maybe take a shot at him at 13 because he could be that slot guy that we need. We don't have a slot wide receiver, right? I mean, we got Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, and that's about it. We got Samari Toure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jordan Addison, just a small guy. I mean, again, he could come back and like completely tear up the Pack, but with the first round, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes the draft is so weird because like you'll be like, oh, that guy shouldn't. He's a second round pick, not a first round pick. they drafted him too soon. But then he ends up being like a perennial Pro Bowl for 6-7 years, and it's like, I guess that was...
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see we have nothing left today.
And yeah, unless we trade up.
When's the draft start tomorrow?
Tomorrow it starts at 6.
Okay.
So...
Oh, man, is that Steve Smith?
Yeah. And that's who they're saying Zay
Who
Flowers
did Steve
could
Smith
be like.
start with?
Panthers, Carolina.
Oh, yes, the Panthers. So he's playing with Greg Olsen and fucking Carson. Or no, not.
Cam.
Can't.
And then whoever this guy, Jake Delhomme. You remember Jake Delhomme?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Steve Smith was fucking...
Dude, he was a baller. He was a small, little, short guy.
He was,
but he was a fucking muscle house, dude. Just a dog.
Yep. And that's who they're saying the Zay Flowers guy could be like. Which, I don't know. I mean, part of it's frustrating. I mean, all right, so let's... We're talking the NFL draft, talking Packers. The Packers drafted Lukas Van Ness. Before we get on, start looking at all these players the Packers could have drafted, let's look at the guy the Packers did draft.
Yeah, dude, big boy.
Lukas Van Ness, redshirt sophomore out of Barrington, Illinois. He played at the University of Iowa. 6'5", 272 pounds. Arm length 34-inch arm length. I think that's about as long as my cock. Hand size. Combine results. Let's see how he did. 40-yard dash, 4.58.
That's impressive.
10-yard split is 1.64. I'm not quite sure what the thresholds are here. Vertical jump 31 inches. Not great, honestly. You'd like to see a little bit more out of a vertical for a guy who's 6'5". I mean, you basically just have to jump. I don't know. Anyway, broad jump 9 feet 10 inches. 3-cone 7.02. 20-yard shuttle 4.32. Bench press only 17 reps. I think back in my prime I could have done that. And I'm 6'150". Let me just trailer. All right, overview. Nicknamed Hercules. Hey, yo.
Yep, heard that.
Van Ness is a well-developed defensive end with excellent lean mass and additional growth still to come. What is this, a porno? He's a power-centric prospect with force as his modus operandi as both a run defender and pass rusher. So strength is where he goes.
That's what I like.
That's what he gets. That's where his game-wrecking ability comes from. His strength. He's not like a speed fucking gonna swim move, spin past it. He's just gonna fucking
powerhouse the fuck out of you.
I'm gonna drive you into the quarterback.
Drive you back.
According to the NFL Network. Van Ness needs to work on hand attacks for quicker block shedding and to diversify his pass rush beyond bull rush. He's taken snaps inside at Iowa, but might need to keep filling out his frame before he's ready to succeed as a run stuffer and pass rusher as a 4-eye in a 3-4 front. Van Ness is more of a splash player than consistent force on tape, but he possesses projectable traits that should allow for continued ascension as a pro, which... Based on that, I mean, that's kind of what we need. We've got Preston Smith. We've got Rashawn Gary.
Yeah.
Gary. We don't need a guy to come in and be like a consistent day in, day out starter, run stopper, and pass rusher. We need a guy who can come in, fill in when Gary or Preston or Enigbare are a little tired.
Yeah, be a good two.
And eventually he's probably going to take Preston's spot.
Yeah.
And I like the pick. What are your thoughts?
I mean it's one of those picks where I mean for it's I mean something where it's nothing. I don't know. It's nothing. I mean for me I don't know the depth of the college players like you do. So I mean for me I was like we're just gonna get a big name tight end.
Okay.
You know,
we haven't even seen a tight end
haven't
go yet, which
seen
is
a tight
wild,
end fly off
dude.
the charts yet. We're
Which
at
is
25.
great for the Packers.
Yeah, that's
honestly.
awesome. But I mean, I'm happy to add on to the defense.
Yep.
If we can get a good edge rusher, a good guy, I mean, a good second, get good depth.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Right. Ooh, trade alert.
I'd like to. Bills trade.
Oh, the Bills traded up to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, they only traded up 2 spots, so they traded the Buffalo Bills traded up ahead of the Dallas Cowboys.
Traded pick 27 and 130 for pick 25. Ooh, they like a guy.
So, right, they like a guy that they also think the Cowboys like, which I'm going to say here's a tight end. I'm going to say they go a tight end. I don't know which tight end because I think there's a lot of options. I'm going to guess tight end. Because you just saw the run on wide receivers. And so the Bills,
What are the Bills?
and they need weapons on offense. They don't have the running backs went Bijan and Jameer were the 2 top running backs and probably the only first round grade running backs.
Yep.
The wide receivers, the first round wide receivers are gone, man. I mean, Smith and Jigba, Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison was a borderline first round wide receiver and he went 23, and I think he only goes that high is because the other 3 that went before him. I think the Vikings really wanted a wide receiver, and they had to get Jordan. Let's see. Giants took cornerback Deonte Banks, and now, the Bills just traded up 2 spots. We'll see what they get. But, I'm kind of liking where we're going right now. We have 2 high picks in the second round. I think we can go tight end.
Tight end, and then offensive line definitely.
Yep, offensive line or defensive line. I'm great with safety too. I mean,
I'd like to see one offense get a tackle.
Yeah.
Get a tight end.
Yep.
Just get something to protect Jordan Love. Give him the best opportunity to sit comfortably, and then just give him some weapons, dude. I'm not going to lie, dude. I would have loved nothing more than for the Packers to take a big-name wide receiver for their first pick.
Yeah.
Just a statement. It would have, oh, my God, it would have been great. Wide receiver, nice. Tight end. But I like it, dude. I mean, defense wins championships.
Dude, and we don't know how Rashawn Gary's going to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
We can say all we
think
want.
That's what they're sitting at. That's what they're looking at. I mean, I don't know. I like it. I have no idea who the guy is, but he's 6'5".
Yeah.
Fucking
he's young,
break house, and he runs
redshirt
a
sophomore.
4-point. Yeah,
he's young, man.
Yeah, dude.
So
22. I like it. Next Aaron Catman.
Dude, I think so, man. He's like the 3-4 version of Aaron Catman.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for, because
it's gonna be nasty.
I think
what Rodgers get.
The defensive end. Yeah. So, I'm trying to see who the Bills. Oh yeah, he's just like a backroom guy. Oh no, who is this? Who is it? We're watching the Pat McAfee show. We were watching this live. We're streaming it instead of watching like one of the.
Oh, it's a magician. Who is
this fucking dude? McAfee is fucking a goofball, man.
Can we hear? Yeah, I want to hear just who this is real quick.
Yeah, fucking turn it on. I'm gonna try to see who the Bills drafted here. I'm trying to find this out.
Not only a magical night, full of delight. Pat, you are the man in charge. I am going to ask Pat, name any card.
Well, okay, here we go. The Joker. Give me the 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds?
Okay.
Yeah, dude, Will Levis is still on the board, man.
I like it.
If it was Queen of Hearts, I would have thought of my wife.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm here for 20 minutes. Sorry about the bad pun.
Not 20.
But there is a magic in your Ace of Hearts that you chose. Can you guys see this in really close?
Yeah, there's a camera button.
Fucking. Come on. Who did the Bills draft?
Yeah. What's it say?
Oh, Dalton Kincaid. No, that's the guy. Did I say tight end? I said
did.
tight end, dude. God damn, when am I going to get my own draft fucking show, man? God damn. Although if I would have called Dalton Kincaid, that would have been much more impressive than just saying. A lot of people had the Packers drafting Dalton Kincaid at 13.
Wait,
But
did
he's
they draft him?
yeah.
Oh,
Bills
they did.
drafted Dalton Kincaid, yeah. Dalton Kincaid has a back issue. He's got some back injuries, some back problems, and I think that's what slid him down. And now I bet you we're going to see this run on tight ends. I bet you the Cowboys are going to go Michael Mayer or some other tight end because they lost Dalton Schultz, I think. I would say the Cowboys are going to go tight end as well here. That would be my guess. God, the NFL draft is one of my favorite times of the year.
Dude, it's fun. It's exciting.
I don't know what it is. It's like every pick is like it's like a little, not a present, but like a little like nugget. And then when the Packers are on, that's like the present.
Yeah.
That's like the little gift that you
Yeah.
get to open up and be like,
Yeah.
ooh, where's he from? How tall is he? How fast did he run? And all this shit.
I'm just fucking like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Oh, you can turn this back on. I don't think. Let's see.
Whoa! You're gonna bring the ball ties ass. What?
When he does that, you're going to use your polite finger. Let's practice. Polite finger. Your finger will go on top of the knot to help him make it super tight. Okay with that?
What if your polite finger's going like,
Yeah.
you fucking suck?
I got a
polite finger.
Hold on. Hey, you, I want it on the smallest part of my wrist where the scars are.
I didn't mean that.
100%?
Yeah, you're talking to me. You're talking to me. Yeah.
Bring it up, try and get tight knot. Michael's a great guy.
What do you think about Lamar Jackson's deal?
I mean, I was waiting for it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, the Ravens are going to be an interesting team to watch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm excited to see what OBJ does.
Do you think
I mean,
know
I don't
OBJ,
know. I think
honestly.
it's a complete prove it. I mean, he's coming off a lot of injuries, and if he can ball like he can ball,
Are you gonna draft him again in the first round?
Yeah, dude. He sat on my.
Wasn't he your first round pick?
No, Aaron Rodgers was my first round.
You should have just taken OBJ.
Yeah. Tell you what, if Aaron Rodgers, I think I might get the first round pick again this year, I'll pick Aaron Rodgers all over. Dude.
I mean, hey, it'd probably be a better pick this year than it was last year. Man. All right, so Dallas Cowboys are on the Klezak. And so the Packers pick next at 42 and then at 45. So, man, so they're gonna have 4 picks in the top 80. So then they pick again at 78. That ain't too bad. 4 in the top 80. I mean, we should at least get one very good player, 2 solid players, and a guy who's like, man, could use a whole lot more out of that guy. But sometimes you take that on a whole draft, and we're going to get that in the top 100. So, you know. Oh, did I miss the magic trick? Was I talking over it?
I don't even
My
know
bad.
what the fuck I just saw.
I don't even know either. Rewind it, because we don't need to know. We got the picks. Because now it's kind of evened out, where like no one is really ahead or behind anyone. Like the McAfee show was behind that Dalton Kincaid. All right. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Rewind it a little bit more. A little more. Wait, go back to where they... See if we can find where they tied his hands up. Or, like, started putting the fucking around with the rope. All right, yeah.
What if your polite finger's going like, you fucking suck? You know, I thought you had polite finger.
Thank you. I want it on the smallest part of my wrist where the scars are.
I didn't mean that.
100%?
Yeah, you're talking to me.
100%? He's got McAfee talk going.
Break it down.
Sure.
But I would love to see these guys double choke slam him through that table. Break it down tight. You're a little bit late to the party. That's okay. And an AQ, how about a third notch? Really lock it in.
Eagle Scout.
And now let's drop down. AQ over on this side. Pac-Man, I want you to take your end of the rope.
AQ loves S&M.
AQ, take
I
your
like how this guy calls him Pac-Man. Pac-Man? Pac-Man? Okay, Pac-Man.
hands. Hold the rope at the very end.
Hold the rope. Got it.
No matter what.
AJ just behind this all. I love it.
I told you all this so I can show you this. I was down in Nashville shooting a TV show.
Hell yeah.
The producer,
No big deal. Armageddon.
So he goes, hey Mike. He goes, if we were to tie you up like he said, do you think on TV you can try to get out
Hell yeah.
fast as humanly possible?
Hell yeah.
And I looked at it and I said, you know what? I bet you I could even try to get out faster than humanly possible. He goes, cool. Wait.
Hold on there, Rob. Don't let him distract you. Tight.
There's no way.
Grip
I go,
that
wait.
son of a bitch.
He goes, no way. I go, wait. So gentlemen, here we are. The way they have me tied up, AQ and Pac-Man, don't let go.
Hold
The
on.
way they have me tied up, I cannot go up, I cannot go down,
No.
I cannot go forward, I cannot go back.
Seems
Like Houdini said, trap.
Hold that thing.
Gentlemen, do not let go.
You're representing the show.
Dude, I can't believe we're watching this right now. Oh.
Wait, what?
What did he...
I don't know.
That fucking rope's gimmick.
Fucking ropes gimmick.
Holy shit. Interesting shit. We got a magician.
What is
Oh,
going
what is
on?
he doing? Oh no. I don't like when people swallow shit, pull it out their nose, puke it out.
This guy's a maniac. I want you to come over here and examine my mouth.
Hey, kisses, suck his cock.
Good thing Tom's not there. He'd examine his mouth with his cock. Let me do a probe.
Let me do a probe, huh?
Let me probe your mouth with my cock.
Get in there, Connor.
Oh, it's behind his finger, obviously. It's in his hand. It's in his left hand. Oh, never mind. He just opened up his left hand and there's nothing in there.
Get in there.
What the fuck is going on?
Big question for everybody here because they're going to ask. Will you verify that needles and thread are gone? Yes. So there you go.
No, they're not. They're still in the dude's mouth.
Here we go.
I don't know if that's the end. If you dump it out right here. What?
He's going to pull him out of his pee hole on the string.
Oh, who the fuck did the Cowboys
Oh my
pick?
god.
Smack that thigh.
Smack that thigh. Smack the shit out of that thigh.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, no. He's dead. Who gets in trouble if he dies? I assume it's me. My name's on it.
Yeah, it was in the right side of his mouth the whole time. He tucked it in.
Sign a waiver? Oh, pull his finger. He's pulling it out of his fucking ass. Oh. Out of his rectum. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How's that work?
Wait, what? What?
Connor, do not kill Don't pull, Connor. I won't. Holy shit.
Connor, don't fucking move a muscle.
Connor, don't even think about it, dude.
God, we're watching a magician on the Pat
I'm
McAfee
so
show.
I'm just zoned out.
Man.
Alright, yes. Jesus.
No, I'm trying to figure out who the Cowboys picked
Alright,
because
you
it's
figure
in.
that out.
but-
I'm gonna piss. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching.
My time is over. I just want to say something special. Thank you for having me. Thank you. But folks, the worst straitjacket any one of us here will ever face is the straitjacket of negative thinking.
Oh, straight jacket of negative thinking is the worst straight jacket any of us will.
The grip of that straitjacket, you want out, you put your mind to it, you believe in yourself, and I guarantee it, you will always escape. Gentlemen, thank you for
Let's
having me.
go. That magician with the fucking magic words or some shit.
This guy,
I don't know, but I love him.
Michael Griffin.
Michael. Man.
Okay, well, hey, you did great.
So it's draft. It's prime time, draft time. Ladies and gentlemen, Packers drafted edge defender Lukas Van Ness. Not the most well-known guy, I would say, but huge upside at a position. I mean, it's a premium position, and I think that the dude can only go up. I think I know we wanted a weapon, a tight end, a wide receiver. I mean, maybe an offensive lineman, but I think this guy could really be a staple of our defense for a long time. I think him and Rashawn Gary could be a dynamic edge defending, edge rushing, 1-2 punch at outside linebacker. I think this might be Preston's last year with us. And, Preston Smith has been awesome and kind of everything we hoped for. Maybe not as much of a pass rusher as we wanted him to be, but, I mean, just a pro. And I think Van Ness will take his spot after this year, honestly. I think this is probably going to be Preston's last year. I think we're going to go into 2024 with Rashawn Gary, Van Ness, Enigbare, and maybe another guy we draft here later in these next couple rounds or next year. But I think this is honestly like a good. I mean, this is kind of like when we drafted Rashawn Gary. We had Zadarius Smith.
Where was he out of
Smith,
again?
Michigan.
Okay, yeah.
And I think this is similar to that. I mean, it's a premium position. 1 to 10 is like a premium pick. And then you get 11, 12, 13. I mean, you're kind of right in that mix of also a premium pick. And I think at 15, we would have probably missed out on both Van Ness and, there's another guy, Will McDonald, that went, shortly after this. But, we probably could have got an offensive tackle, maybe, a different edge rusher. So I think I like this pick. I know it's not, not the sexy, exciting. He's not a weapon. He's not, a guy who's going to catch touchdowns. But I do think this is a guy who can come in and, our outside linebackers are good this year. We've got Rashawn Gary, who hopefully will come back from injury.
Yep.
And be able to start and play. I'm not asking Rashawn the start of the season to be 100% Rashawn, because I know that's kind of unrealistic for him. But if we can get, Van Ness and Rashawn kind of rotating in and out on one side, and then we've got Preston on the other, and we've got the young guy Enigbare from South Carolina coming in. That, at a very important position, we're kind of okay. Without Van Ness at that extremely, to rush the passer on the edges, we had two healthy guys in Enigbare and Preston Smith, and one of them was a first, second round pick, and the other guy was a 5th round pick.
Yeah.
So we needed more depth there at a very, like we said, at an important position. So,
it's all about just seeing if they pan out too.
Exactly. We don't know, but like it. Like we were saying, it's nothing like they'd be like to get excited about and be dreaming about. Love throwing touchdowns to Jackson Smith and Jigba, which would have been.
It's a place we need depth. A place that it's a good place to add on to.
But it makes sense. And, all right, so we just had the Buffalo Bills took Dalton Kincaid. We've got the Dallas Cowboys taking defensive tackle Mozzie Smith out of Michigan. That's not a bad pick for Dallas. A lot of people really like Mozzie Smith. Decided to go defense. The war room got interesting. I wonder what that means.
Let me give you a little toss a little NFL facts.
Yeah, let's hear these drafts.
So here's a first fact. We can stick the ineptitude of the pre-2018 Philadelphia Eagles. We can thank the ineptitude for the pre-2018 Philadelphia Eagles for helping create the draft. In the 1930s, team owner Brett Bill, who would later become the NFL commissioner, was sick of his teams losing and pitched an idea that would theoretically spread the wealth in the NFL.
Okay.
A draft of college players in which teams would pick based on reverse order of finish from the year before, said Bell. Gentlemen, I've always had a theory that the pro football is like a chain. The league is no stronger than its weakest link, and I've been a weak link for so long that I should know. Every year, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. 4 teams control the championships: the Giants, the Redskins in the East, and the Bears and the Packers in the West. Because they're successful, they keep attracting the best NFL or college players in the open market, which makes them successful, and I propose a change. From there, the NFL draft was born. Granted, I didn't initially help the Eagles. They'd finish last or second. It didn't initially help the Eagles. They'd finish last or second to last in the next 7 seasons, and every title was won by the Giants, Redskins, Bears, or Packers. So, the owner, Brett Bell, of the Philadelphia Eagles in the 1930s, proposed the idea for the NFL draft.
1930s,
1930, yes.
Man.
All right, and then we'll skip down. We'll skip down to.
Do you remember the first draft that you were like, got you like your juices flowing? Like, oh shit, I like this.
I remember.
This.
I don't remember ever. I think I always watched the draft. Yeah. Never really. I don't. The earliest memory of the draft that I have is one sec. Give me a second here.
How about Will Levis is still available? Still on the motherfucking board, yo.
All right, so I think the earliest memory is the 2008 draft when the Packers selected Jordy Nelson 36th overall.
Okay.
And I think my memory, we were cleaning the office. Me and you were cleaning the office. And the Packers drafted Jordy Nelson 36 overall.
Yeah.
And he was out of where was he out of again?
Kansas State.
Kansas State, yeah. And I remember just putting a sign on Uncle Sam's door saying the white Randy Moss.
Yep.
Jordy Nelson. And that's like the earliest draft. I remember we must have been listening to it on the radio over the speakers in the office, and I didn't know shit about fuck. I still don't, but
no, yeah,
that was that was my earliest memory of a draft.
I think, and dude, I remember that draft too because I think, like, Jordy was drafted after quite a few. Like, there was a guy like Limas Snead. It was like a guy from Texas who I specifically remember was drafted ahead of Jordy, I think, to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which is, what draft was that?
2008.
2008. All right, I'm just going to check something really quick. And I remember thinking, like, I remember after that draft and, like, looking at Jordy Nelson's stats and, like, he was, like, he led college football in, like, receiving yards, touchdown. Like, it was like he was the best wide receiver in college football, but he was a white guy from Kansas State who wore the number 27.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, this is why he's a second-round pick.
Yeah.
If he was a black dude out of Alabama who wore number 1, like, he'd be a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
Just based on stat, like, even in the combine, he ran like a 4.4. Like, was insane in the combine. Like, he wasn't just like a guy who put up numbers and was like he produced in college. He was like an athlete. Like he showed out in the combine, but still was a second-round pick. And I was like, why is this guy should have been a first-round pick, no doubt. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, so the first wide receiver was Okay, so Lima, he was picked after. Okay. All right, so we had Donnie Avery out of Houston. Then Devin Thomas out of Michigan State. Jordy Nelson. And then we had James Hardy out of Indiana. Eddie Royal out of Virginia Tech. Where's this guy? Deshaun Jackson was in this draft.
Oh, shit.
He was the 50th pick. No, 49th pick, excuse me. Swede, right there. Limas Swede. He was the 53rd pick. He was from Texas, and he went to Pittsburgh. Okay, so I wasn't... Shit. And then Ray Rice was drafted right after that, pick 55 to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, damn, dude. Wild. It's so funny to look back at some of these drafts sometimes. Like, the Jordy Nelson draft. All right, the first pick. Man. The first pick was Jake Long. The second pick was Chris Long. The third pick was Matt Ryan.
Oh, damn.
The fourth pick was Darren McFadden.
Jesus.
The running back. I mean, wild. 13th pick with Jonathan Stewart, running back. I mean, this draft honestly is a lot more quarterbacks in this draft. I take that. So we've had 3 quarterbacks. We're still waiting on Will Levis. Aqib Talib was in this draft. He was the 20th pick. Man, dude, I love the draft. I even love looking back on drafts and being like, man, we missed this guy. We should have. Like when we drafted Nick Perry, the outside linebacker out of USC, the next pick after that was the safety for the Vikings, who's been there forever, Smith, or is it Smith? Harrison Smith.
Harrison Smith.
Yeah. He was like a safety out of Notre Dame or something.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think Nick Perry had 1 or 2 good seasons, maybe 3.
Yeah.
His third.
Is he still?
No. He's
gone.
been out the league.
Yeah.
But like, it's just so like so many people thought Nick Perry should have been a top 15 pick, and we got him like in the later half of the first round.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so interesting how it all pans out. I mean, even just the Aaron Rodgers shit.
Yeah.
Like going 24th. And he turns out to be one of the greatest players the NFL ever had. So
it's funny listening to these guys, AQ and Pat and all them, talk about how these players bitch about going late in the first round, and they sat and waited till like pick 250, and I think Pat was like pick 257, or like one of like almost like the lowest picks in the draft. AQ wasn't even drafted.
I was gonna say, I'm actually surprised Pat was drafted.
Yeah, Pat was drafted. He was supposed to be drafted by the Cowboys.
Oh,
then
really?
they passed on him. Then he was drafted by the Colts.
Okay.
Yeah, AQ Shipley wasn't even drafted. Yeah.
AJ, he was a
fifth overall
pick to the pack, baby.
Pack, yeah.
I still kind of think we should, look. Only in hindsight, not in the present. I was like, yeah, that's great. But in hindsight, Vernon Davis.
Vernon Davis. He got drafted to the Broncos.
The 49ers.
No, the 49ers.
Like,
49ers.
I think after or a couple picks after AJ.
Yep.
And but I don't know. Maybe we might not win a Super Bowl without AJ.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'll take the
leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers, man.
Dude, I mean, the only thing about AJ was that he was the 5th pick, so you had this like weird expectation of more. Even though he did everything right and everything very well.
Yeah.
You were like, yeah, but he should be getting like 15 sacks a season. It's
he wasn't like a Luke Kuechly. He was just he was just a consistent.
Yeah.
Just consistent. That's
super consistent. And And at the time, you don't really. I mean, I probably looking back, you'd probably say he was drafted a little too high.
Yeah.
I mean, not a knock on the guy, just on like Vernon Davis probably had a better. I mean, he probably had more Pro Bowls, All Pros.
Yeah.
And he didn't get hurt very much. Vernon Davis played like every year. He was a consummate. He was always playing.
Yeah.
So very similar just in terms of A.J. Hawk always played.
Always played, never got hurt.
No.
Yeah.
And even if he was hurt, he played through.
Played,
I mean, so but I mean, you love AJ. I mean, he was a fucking. It was just unfortunate that he was drafted so high. Like if he was a 20th pick, it'd be like one of the greatest draft picks of all time.
It's weird. Like AJ Hawk wasn't relevant to me. I mean, he was always. I never expect to be listening to AJ Hawk every day.
Right?
You
No,
know
me
what I mean?
either.
Like, just a long-haired, greasy Ohio fuck. But he was a dog, man.
So we were talking about earliest memories of the draft. So we had so Nick Barnett was definitely. Yeah, Nick Barnett is like my. Who was Javon? Was Javon Walker before Nick Barnett?
Yes. Javon Walker was definitely before Nick Barnett.
Okay, so Javon Walker, Jamal Adams, or Jamal Williams, or there was a defensive end out of Florida State, Jamal something, who was like he was like 6 foot, 250, but was super fast. And then got to the NFL and didn't do shit. But we drafted him in like the first round.
Oh, okay.
And we drafted Javon Walker out of Florida State, another Florida State guy who was okay, but
he was
he had a couple like really good seasons, but nothing that was like crazy. And then we drafted Nick Barnett, and I remember it was in 2003, Oregon State, and I was the 29th overall pick. And I just remember, behind. Oh, shit. Wikipedia, you motherfucker. Oregon State. Oh, come on now. But yeah, I remember Nick Barnett getting drafted, and as a kid, I was like, what? Who is this guy? Like, come on.
Nick Barnett, first round draft pick.
Yeah. In 2003.
Oh, man.
And
that was probably like along with like Amon Green must have been around.
Yeah. Dude, honestly,
Amon Green was Nebraska, right? He was a Nebraska player.
Amon Green?
Yeah, he had. I think he was Nebraska.
It was either Amon Green or Sean Alexander was. What were it? No, Sean Alexander.
Oh, yeah, Amon Green was.
I think
Amon Green was drafted in 2000. Amon Green runs in for a touchdown. In 2000, Green was traded along with a 5th round draft pick to the Green Bay Packers for Fred Vinson. Oh, who was he drafted by?
Amon Green. I feel like Amon Green was.
Amon Green. Wait,
no, not Clemson.
He played for Nebraska.
So he was drafted out of Nebraska?
Green was a standout running back, 3-year starter at the University of Nebraska.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, let me see this.
2000 though, huh?
Drafted by Green was drafted in the third round, 1998, by the Seahawks. And then was traded to the Packers in 2000.
Okay.
I didn't know.
2000, huh?
He had difficulty earning significant playing time behind established veteran
Sean Alexander, right?
Ricky Watters.
Oh, Ricky Watters. Okay. Sean Alexander was later. Dude, Nick Barnett's 40-yard dash, 4.69. Man,
damn.
He'd be a 5th round draft pick.
Yeah.
But
that was fast back in the days.
But dude, and he was 6'2", 236. Wasn't even that big, man. Damn, dude. But yeah, I think Nick Barnett was the first time I was like, I was really honed in on the draft and was like, who the fuck is this guy? Nick Barnett. What? We drafted Nick Barnett in 2003.
Damn, look at Amon Green for the Seahawks. Look at that little guy.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even know he played for the Seahawks.
All right, who was the first pick in 2003? Just guess. I know you'll probably be wrong. I would have never known this.
Mike McKenzie. Oh, first overall pick?
Yeah. Mike McKenzie.
I don't know.
Cornerback out of fucking Texas A&M Southern Christian Methodist University.
Brian Urlacher.
No, quarterback. Carson Palmer out
Oh,
of USC.
see Palm. I don't know.
Palm.
When was Brian Urlacher drafted?
I don't. It's a good question. You might have to take a peek at that one. Let's see.
He's. When was it? When did you say 1990?
What?
3? Did you say 3?
No. Nick Barnett was 2003.
No. Carson Palmer.
Yeah, 2003.
Oh, he was okay. Urlacher, 9th pick in the 2000 draft.
Troy Polamalu was in the 2003 draft.
Wow.
Willis McGahee. Larry different Larry Johnson. Nnamdi Asomugha was the 31st pick. Dude, Charles Peanut Tillman. He was the 35th pick. We could have drafted Peanut Tillman. God damn it, dude.
All right.
Golly.
Who is the... Do you have the whole list up?
Asi Usamura. Oh. Lance Briggs, dude. Jason Witten, dude.
Michael Vick was the first overall pick in 2001.
Michael Vick. Dude, I have a Michael Vick jersey autograph card.
Dude, that fucker's probably worth some money.
Probably worth $15 right now.
Hell yeah.
If he wouldn't have fucking been a piece of shit, you know how much that card would have been worth? God, dude. If he would have just stayed on the straight and narrow, my life would be so much better. Thanks a lot. Fucking. Okay, we got some updates here.
Hey, who was the first overall pick in 1957? Take a wild guess.
I'm going to guess it's a guard.
Paul Hornung.
Oh, Notre Dame. The Golden Boy.
Golden Boy.
1957.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. Did you know we got that pick only because of a coin flip?
Really?
Yeah. It was like between us and the Saints or something.
Yeah.
And
he ended up playing for the Saints.
Yeah, later.
And Taylor.
Jim Taylor? Did he play for this? But yeah,
it was a double trade. They both went and played for the Saints.
We lucked. Like if we don't get Paul Hornung, I don't know if Green Bay is Green Bay.
No.
So.
What about 1970, first overall pick?
1970.
He was quarterback.
Oh. All right, hold on.
You still see him in today's media.
I still see
He's very relevant.
Terry Bradshaw.
Yes, sir.
How?
Out of
Louisiana Tech.
Nice. Would have never ever guessed that.
The Duck Dynasty guy was his backup quarterback.
No, Cy?
No, not Cy. The guy who started Duck Dynasty.
Oh yeah, he was.
Cy?
Yeah,
yeah, the guy who can't read and write is the guy.
I don't know. 2006. Oh yeah, I remember Mario Williams getting drafted, dude.
And then the second pick was Reggie Bush, right? After Mario Williams?
Yeah. Eric Fisher, 2013.
Oh, to the Chiefs, right?
Jeez.
Oh, I got to piss. All right, so the Jacksonville Jaguars at 27 took Anton Harrison, offensive tackle out of Oklahoma.
God, Wikipedia already has Bryce Young up on this.
Pick 28 to the Cincinnati Bengals. Miles Murphy, defensive end / edge out of Clemson. New Orleans Saints. Pick 29, Brian Breesy, defensive end, defensive tackle out of Clemson. Back-to-back Clemson boys.
Hey, Max. Did you put water in me? Thirsty. Draft is going. Snacks are flowing. Saints are on the clock. Brian Brees goes pick 29 to the Saints. Thanks, bud. Ice cold.
Oh, how we looking?
Brian Brees went to the Saints.
Oh, yeah. Breesy. This guy, Brian.
Oh, this is the last pick of the draft.
Oh, yeah. Last pick of the
Dolphins got
first round.
kicked out.
Yeah, last pick of the first round. Wait, so who did the Eagles take, though? I haven't seen that one.
You look it up.
Let me just reload this. It'll probably pull up here. Unless they just might be a pick ahead. Yeah. Oh, no. The Eagles took Nolan's dude. Oh, that's why they had him. Okay, so the Eagles have... Holy shit. So the Eagles took Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. Then they took Nolan Smith, the edge linebacker out of Georgia. So they have two Georgia defenders. They pulled a Green Bay.
That's what we did last year.
Yeah, we took the linebacker and a defensive lineman. They go defensive lineman and outside linebacker. So
The Packers have only had 2 first overall picks in the NFL.
Oh,
In 1957 and 1959.
no shit.
Well,
Who does it say who they were?
no. I'm gonna look it up.
Man. Dude, and then tomorrow, all right, so we got the Kansas City Chiefs coming up, and then and then the second round starts. And the second round, the Packers have 2 picks we got the 42nd pick and the 45th pick. And it starts at 32. So we have the 10th. So it's the 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, 57.
5, 6.
Paul Hornung we took in 57.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then 59 we took Randy Duncan. Quarterback out of Iowa.
The old Dunkster.
Uh-huh.
The Dunk Man.
Tell you what,
That's Tim's granddad.
he played college football at Iowa.
Oh. Let me tell you about them
Drafted
Iowa
in
folks.
59. And then played in the Canadian Football League.
Really maximized his potential.
Hey, he was born in 1937.
Oh, what a guy. Lived through that shit? Goddamn, God bless. Let me tell you what.
Didn't do much in the NFL, but March 15th.
Cheers to you, bud.
Born 5 days after me.
Cheers to you, bud. Cheers to you. All right, so the Packers got an edge defender, edge rusher.
Yep.
What are you looking for? We've got 2 picks in the top of the second round. Our 42nd pick, that's the 11th pick, and then let's see, 12, 13, and then 45 is the 14th pick. So we have 11 and 14 in rounds 2. What? Just position group, not even player, just position group. What?
Protection and weapons.
Protection and weapons, baby. Protect them.
Slots, tight ends, offensive linemen.
I love it, dude. I am right there with you. I think we kind of bolstered the D line, the edge, I think if we go D lineman, I don't think there's. But I like it too. I think tight end. I mean, there's still Michael Meyer is still available.
Yeah.
Luke Musgrave, Dalton Kincaid was like.
Is that Utah?
That's the guy out of Utah, dude. When my buddy Rich was in town, I think I talked about this last week. I watched the game. It was Utah versus USC. Dude had like 16 catches for 200 and some yards. He had like 3 or 4 touchdowns. Was just an absolute beast out on the field. Like anytime they needed a first down, you're like, all right, it's probably going to this guy, but they're gonna double him, so it can't be this. And then he'd catch the ball, double coverage. So I was like, all right, if anyone's gonna get a first round grade, dude, watch the Chiefs take Michael Meyer here, the tight end out of Notre Dame, and just go, all right, you want to try to stop Travis Kelce? We're gonna go tight end. We're gonna go tight end 2 here. Michael Meyer or another tight end, Luke Musgrave out of Oregon State. There's a guy who's like 6'8" out of Old Dominion who was at Penn State but wasn't getting ticks, so he went to the transfer portal and went to Old Dominion, and I guess is just a physical freak, like 6'8", 260.
Oh my God.
Runs like a 4.5, jumps out of the gym, but he can't block for shit, but he's like a beast of a pass catcher at tight end. Dude, watch the Chiefs just take a tight end here. Michael Meyer would be hilarious. If they go tight end, Michael Meyer, dude, I would just probably give up and watch football for another 4 years, and then maybe the Packers will have a chance.
Make it fucking 10 years.
No, I'm pumped to watch the Jordan Love era. So we haven't really talked about this yet. What are your thoughts on the Aaron Rodgers trade, and just your thoughts like we've talked about it personally, but not on the show.
Like you said, it was a little. Seeing it all was kind of made me a little more sad.
Yeah, dude.
Just seeing him get to New York.
100%, dude.
Tossing passes to Lazard out on the practice. Seeing that he's just in the facility.
Yeah.
In minicamp.
Yeah.
Happy as can be.
Yeah. Would have loved that in Green Bay past 2 years.
And then when a player leaves, like Rodgers, I mean, just the thank yous from the Packer media, just the nonstop posting of his highlights.
Yeah.
You can't help but watch him, and then it's just like, God, man, the guy could toss it.
That's what. Yeah.
So it's sad, but I'm super stoked for the Love era. Excited to see what Rodgers does in New York. I'm honestly excited to see Rodgers. It's gonna be fun seeing him play for a different team. Not fun, but like it's just gonna be different.
Fun in terms of like changing shit up.
It's gonna be fun seeing him play for a different team as long as he's not playing us.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a funky year, dude. OBJ and Lamar. I mean,
a lot of change.
Lot, yeah.
A lot of change, dude.
Sean Payton and Russell Wilson
in Denver.
In Denver, like that could be a whole new team.
So, what do you remember when Russell Wilson was first traded to Denver 2 years ago?
Yeah.
They had Nathaniel Hackett and head coach. And
yep.
Man, they might be better than the Chiefs. They got all these young guys. They got a great defense, and then you put Russell Wilson in there, and man, look at the weapons, and then that defense, and then you just add a veteran QB and put him in with Nathaniel Hackett's offense, and rip raring ready to go, man.
Yeah.
Does that remind you of any narratives of fucking?
Yeah.
All right.
Can't stop eating these, dude. These fucking.
As a Packer fan, I'm gonna smash these in a second. As a Packer fan, I can't lie. I would love to see Rodgers fail miserably in New York. I can't lie. Like I did not like watching Nathaniel Hackett struggle as much as he did in Denver. That sucked. I was like, dude, you're a good dude. As a Packer fan, I was always like, thought he was a good coach, and I felt bad for him. Not that I was happy or sad. I wasn't like dang, he's not doing very good. I was more just like, that sucks. Like, he's a good
Defense end.
dude. Like,
Chiefs took Deanne, Felix, and Deke Uzama.
ooh. See, dude, defensive end edge is a premium position. You do not fuck around with that position.
Nobody's
in the NFL.
better than Lukas Van Ness.
Dude. Dude, Will Levis, who was considered a top 5 pick, still on the board. Hendon Hooker, who was considered a first-round quarterback, still on the board.
What do we pick?
Because edge is going so high, dude. That's what people do not they see, oh, it's edge. It's not a wide receiver. It's not a fucking a weapon. It's not a fun position I can cheer for. It's one of the most important positions. Just because you don't, and this is like me talking to my brother, not like anyone else.
No, I like this.
Just because you don't know a guy or you don't like understand.
This is to you, Matt.
Like, dude, that position in the end to get after the quarterback, you don't fuck around and take a 3rd round pick and just hope he can do it. That's honestly a wide receiver, middle linebacker. Like, I kind of get the why we never took a middle linebacker so early in the draft. Like, because even when we took Quay Walker, and I think Quay Walker is going to be a very good player.
Yeah.
It's not impactful right away.
Yeah.
It's like it takes him a minute to figure it out, to get a
Pressure
feel
on the
for it.
quarterback takes pressure off the DBs.
Yeah.
And a good DB takes pressure off the DNs.
And
Like,
so
it's
if
like-
you can
it's a-
go
it's a-
Jair Alexander, Eric Stokes, Rasul Douglas, who's the other cornerback? We've got a fourth one.
What the fuck is his name?
Anyway, we got cornerbacks. We've got Keyshawn Nixon. We could use some safety help, no doubt.
Could.
But we have like talent in our secondary. And if we can get after the passer, man, like it is such a premium in the NFL because these guys can get the ball out so fast. 2-3 seconds, the ball's out of their hand. If you can get pressure in 2-3 seconds,
Yeah.
a strong bull rush, get your hands up, you have long, lengthy arms. Like that's dividends in the NFL.
Yeah,
so
it's
I
big,
get what
and
the
he's-
if it doesn't pan out, it sucks. Damn, we missed. But it's not like we missed on it's not like we took a center at the 13th pick.
Yeah, man.
It's not like we took a I don't know. I think it's a very important position to add depth and to add talent
And he's
and
out
youth to.
he's out of Iowa, man.
They coach him up.
They coach him up. Iowa
Coach him
is
up
a
right.
fucking feeder for the NFL.
And he's a redshirt sophomore, dude. He's young.
Big son of a bitch.
Dude. A 22-year-old at 6'5", 270.
Running a 4.5.
Woo! He's only
Hands
gonna
up.
get better.
Nothing
Better.
like
Better.
JJ 2.0 Van Ness.
What?
Oh.
No, I think I don't
Aaron Catman.
I don't see him as a J. I see him as like kind of like a hybrid JJ Aaron Catman, like not big enough to be a 3-4 D end, but like a fucking thumper at a 3-4 outside linebacker.
Yeah.
Like a run stopping, like put another 5 pounds on him of just muscle and mass. He's gonna be a run stopping 3-4 outside linebacker. You got Rashawn Gary as the pass rushing outside linebacker on the other end. Dude.
Yeah.
Preston Smith in the middle.
Ball smacking son of a
Thump
bitch.
him, hump him, fucking whatever you
Humping, ball smacking son of a
whatever
bitch.
you got to do to smack that ball.
Yeah.
So, we're seeing.
You convinced me.
There's a premium going on edge, dude, and that's. You got to take the
4 went.
You got to take the athletes, the freakiest of the freaky in the first round. So let's see. Edge, we got Will Anderson 1. We got Tyree Wilson 2. Then we got. Wait, what? That's weird. Anyway. And we got, Lukas Van Ness 3. Will McDonald 4. Who, again, that's just a very strange That was like a second, third round pick right there. He went 15 to the Jets. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of tough because the next tackle was the 27th pick, so there really wasn't. No one probably wanted to trade up. That sucks, Jets. But I think Will McDonald could be good for him. And then it's just. And then we had the end at the rush at the end of the first round with Nolan Smith and Felix and Nduki Zamua. I think, what is that, out of Arkansas? Or
Yeah.
So, premium position. And what the fuck were we talking about? Yeah. So, the NFL draft, I think that's going to be...
First round, man.
Packers didn't trade back in the first round, obviously. We'll start back up again tomorrow at 6. Or the NFL draft will start back up again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central. We got 2 picks, 42 and 45.
Let's go.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Me too.
Can't wait. Woo! Well, you want to just, actually, we should end it with Carl. You want to end it with Carl versus dictionary?
Yeah, let's end it with that.
All right, I got to find a word, though, first. So how about, let me see. Let me find a word.
Leave all the serious stuff for next week.
Yeah. This was a draft day extravaganza. Oh my God. Let's turn that up.
And Jeff Samardzija, who quite possibly
Jeff
is the
Samardzija.
best receiver who has ever played at Notre Dame. Now listen, not only are you getting the complete package on the football field, but let's talk marketing. Look at this guy. He looks like Steve Rogers, Captain America. Maybe even a young Joe Biden. Now listen,
Young Joe.
everybody knows my personal feelings on Joe Biden. I can't fucking stand the guy. He's not that hard to find. That notwithstanding, Michael Mayer, however the hell you pronounce it, he's going to be a cornerstone player for this franchise moving forward. There is no doubt in my mind about it. He's got honor, he's got integrity, he's got ball skills, he's great after the catch, and not to mention, he looks like Captain America. Imagine him on the front page of your program. Those things are going to sound like hotcakes.
He looks like he's...
Wow. It is documented. He has
Looks like he-
in the political party.
Looks like he sucks cock with the altar boys on Sundays.
And right now is the perfect time to say, hey, great work today. Good work. Oh, man.
God.
Way to go, man.
Fucking hell of a first round, huh, dude? That was fucking fun, dude.
Wait.
Oh.
You're not in Kansas City.
What the hell?
Oh, he was there the whole time.
Stayed in that room the whole time. I didn't know where he was.
Yeah, so Mad Mel, what a performance out of you, pal.
Appreciate it. Fun night.
Hey, you battled too. Double ear infection. We didn't think.
No wonder you was so pissed at his microphone or his.
I mean, it's kind of pathetic when we were saying, like, this was my flu game, no question. I felt like absolute shit all day. I can't hear anything out of my right ear, but it's the draft. You gotta fucking bring the juice.
Do you think there was a chance that's why the misery was at an all-time high?
Maybe.
I mean, you were mad about everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
That magician ate 40 years.
Yeah, even the Iowa guy.
Well, that fucking kept me going. The Jack Campbell pick seriously kept me. I'm dead serious. I'm buying a Jack Campbell jersey tonight, no questions asked. You know what really pissed me off is I got a couple medicine balls from a coffee place, and I was thinking, hey, hot tea all night's gonna be great. They were fucking ice cold by the time I took both sips of them, so that was kind of a wash. So I was basically just drinking what tasted like fucking sewage water. I would much rather have like a Gatorade or a booze cocktail. But
No, but the nutrients in there will be good for
Booze
tomorrow.
cocktail.
yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
They'll be good for tomorrow. I assume we're not going to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
no
be here
chance.
tomorrow. Have to.
Now, I understand you have to, but also, I feel like you're potentially going to feel like very much shit tomorrow.
Crush it tonight.
You can't just house that much NyQuil, DayQuil.
Wake up, no.
and just feel good.
I am at the limit for number of DayQuils you can take in one day.
I am at the limit for number of
Over there.
days.
Great work this evening.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
shit.
God damn it, I love the fucking draft, man. And this was the first year we kind of did it. It's like ultra unconventional. Like
Yeah.
normally we'll have like ESPN, NFL Network, and the Pat
and
McAfee.
Yeah.
This was straight McAfee.
McAfee, no sound.
I liked it. Dude.
I liked it too, dude. It's nice.
The only thing, they didn't have clips of the players in college, which was they only had the player comps of the NFL.
I know.
Which I'm not. That's not a not. That's just.
I mean, I like to see a little highlights of the players.
I love
in
to see the highlight.
yes,
It's just like they don't have the licensing rights to it, which was like, that was a little bit of a bummer. But they had the picks early, so if you wanted to go watch some college highlights, you had plenty of time to go like Google a guy, and then like all the highlights would come up. So really not that big of a deal. Super fun. I love that the fact that they had him early. I don't need this like at this point in my life. I don't need the like drama of the like whatever whatever it is. I don't need that. I love this. I loved it.
Wait. Something like that.
Dude. The last one was close. That was good. That last one was good. Yeah. But yeah, dude. I think it's time for a little. We did our Packer talk. We did the draft talk. The draft's over, or the first round of the draft is over, and we will next Thursday when we come back, we'll talk about all the Packers draft picks. And we'll talk more about our actual challenges and how we're doing with those. We'll have a little bit more mental health talk probably. Hell yeah. I love it.
Sorry.
And
here we go.
We'll have a little bit.
That's it.
There we go. Yeah, dude. You were actually pretty much spot on, I think. You had it. So yeah, next week we'll have a little bit more of a kind of regular show, which I don't know. I mean, I know the YouTube views are getting crazy. And
you guys gotta settle down.
There's probably some people out there
settle down.
expecting.
Yeah, they're probably pissed about the show.
Oh, they probably didn't like today's show, but you know what?
You know what you can look forward to? Me spelling words wrong every week. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's do it.
Yo, it's Carl versus Dictionary.
Y'all really can't spell for shit. Really can't spell for shit. It's time for Carl to get ready to learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words. Just one attempt for the kid to put the letters in turn. Got fingers crossed that the boss ain't about to get burned. I'm like, whoo. Carl versus Dictionary. And I can't spell for shit.
And he can't spell for shit, no.
I really can't, Hey, I like, is he sober? Well, fucking barely. Sit back, relax, cause it's Carl versus the dictionary. Carl versus the dictionary. Probably gonna spell this word wrong, fuck it. Yo.
Cool. Alright, what do we got?
All right, Carl, we're on to the M words this week.
Magnificent.
Hey, that's actually not I was almost going to think of that word. Or use that word. All right, your word this week is martyr.
Murder?
Martyr.
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 This is harder than it sounds.
Martyr. It's you pronounce.
Is it harder than it sounds?
I'm not gonna give you any clues on this one because
I should spell it right.
Nah, it's an interesting word. A martyr.
Oh man.
I'll give you this.
Wish I would have heard.
I'm not gonna give you the definition. I'll just give you this. A person is a martyr.
Doesn't help me spell it.
I'm just saying, but like in the context of like that's how it's said. Like it's not like martyr, but it's a person is a martyr. Like
martyr.
Well, like I said, it's maybe like formal pronunciation might be martyr.
Martyr.
But like, if you're just using it in a sentence, like, dude, that dude was a martyr, man. You know, like, fuck,
Oh, man.
He was a martyr.
I hate this, dude. Why didn't you just give me something hard, like really long? That it would be okay if I spelled it
I was,
wrong.
well, yeah.
I don't.
A martyr. It's usually has to do with religion.
Oh, dude,
No, not religion. It's just easiest to do with religion, but not specifically religion. A martyr is not specifically religious, but a martyr is usually religious. And that could honestly be wrong too, but I think that's.
I mean,
fair.
like, you hear martyr, you think of Carter, and it just brings you in the wrong way.
Like Lil Wayne's The Carter 2,
Yeah,
the Carter 3, the Carter 4.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, the Carter 5 was pretty dope.
There's gonna be some dumb fucking way to spell this stupid word,
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna get it right, dude.
Nah, no. It's one of those weird words that I was like, maybe he knows how to spell, but he probably don't.
No, is it like way out of line? Does it sound?
There's one letter that's out of line that I don't think you're ever gonna get. But this was one where he's like, he's either gonna have it right away or he's gonna have no idea. So it was like 50. It was like, it was like he might be like, oh, I know this word.
Martier.
Oh, actually, not too bad. Martyr.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're actually pretty close. I mean, that was pretty good. The IE, I wouldn't have guessed you were gonna go IE there. So a martyr is one who suffers for the sake of principle. So usually someone who's super religious will be like, no, I will die for my religion.
Oh, okay.
Like, it doesn't, you could be like, I will die for my country. I will, whatever you have a very strong principle of.
Okay.
You don't have to die for it, but you suffer. You maybe be your
Closer.
POW.
Would have
or
never
some
guessed
shit.
the lie.
Yeah, the Y will throw it. But again, it wasn't, it's one of those words that if you see it once, you kind of don't forget it.
Yeah. Hey.
So
I'll come back at me next year. 11/11, make a wish.
Yo, it's Carl versus Dictionary.
He said next year.
Y'all really can't spell for shit.
No, it'll be like,
Be back.
we'll get to the M's in like 6 weeks.
It's time for Carl to get ready to learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words. Just one attempt for the kid to put the letters in turn. Got fingers believe that I ain't a motherfucking martyr. Hey, Carl versus Dictionary. Hey. And I can't spell for shit. No, he can't spell for shit, no. I really can't. Hey, I like. Is he sober? Fucking barely. Sit back, relax, cause it's Carl versus the dictionary. Carl versus the dictionary. Probably gonna spell this word wrong. Fuck it. Yo! Let's go. Alright, cool.
Alright.
All right.
That's a good draft, dude.
It's a great draft. Yeah, we're going to end it there. Carl versus Dictionary, good way to go out. Beer of the week, Packer talk, draft talk, Carl versus Dictionary, hell of a sode. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here? Anything
Goal
you
Pack, Jordan Love, Lucas Van Ness.
with a K, Lucas with a K.
He's a martyr. I mean,
for sacking the quarterback.
Sacks
He's a
and-
defensive martyr.
Yeah.
He loves defense.
He's gonna murder. He's just a
He's gonna
murdering motherfucker. Shout out.
Wearing number
Still
90.
Mank.
Kind of like that. What do you think
like
about
that.
90?
That's a tough number. It's a good number. If you can wear it, you can wear it. BJ Raj, you did it good.
Dude, Yeah, he was probably the last
Yeah.
standout 90.
Yeah.
BJ, dude, that dude was dope.
He was
All right, man.
dope.
If he could be BJ Raji out of Boston College,
I love it.
love it, man.
All right.
All right, dude.
Good
Let's
solid,
get outta
bud.
here. All right, good shit.
Maybe
man.
Seamus
Good
will be
shit.
back next week.
Dude, I hope so. We're gonna make
Yeah.
him. I'll fucking buy his Uber to
Yeah.
to
Well, fucking suck
well
it up,
one
bud.
way, and then he can walk the rest of the way home. But
That could probably
well,
not
he's
work.
doing so many steroids, he can probably jump from here to his house.
That's what
so.
I'm saying. He's jacked. He's jacked.
He's yoked.
He's been bench pressing redwoods for the past
We miss you, buddy. Hope you're having fun out there and
doing testicle toss with
testicles.
his own testicles.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them, and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.